In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 phone habits that make you incredibly flippin' attractive. These are the habits of confident, empowered women in the ways that they use their phone, and guys notice it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button with the bell, and I will see you for the habits right after this. Phone habits that make you really flippin' hot. Number one is to put your phone away on the date. Notice that even if I talk to you with this phone out now, it looks like I'm distracted, even though there's nothing on it. Putting your phone away on a date is an incredibly attractive habit because it shows you have healthy social priorities, it shows that you're interested in the guy, and it shows that you're present in the moment. All of these things make it a habit that makes you hot, and you will stand out a huge amount from women who do not do this. Bonus points if you put it on airplane mode, or even if you feel up to it, leave it in the car. Number two, hot phone habit is not having serious conversations. I have to tell him this is so important. Over text. No serious conversations over text. In all seriousness, I don't think there is a bigger turn-off than someone who is warm and fuzzy and really cool to hang out with in person, and then has these weird, serious conversations over text as if that is her outlet. You want to save serious and real conversations for over the phone, or more, even better, in person, where you can really connect to someone. And then keep it light, keep it fun, keep it chill over text. In fact, I've got 12 texts to make him yours, plus my new guide, Messaging Magic, available in the description below. So have a look for the link for that. Have light conversations over text. Avoid serious conversations over text. And this is a habit that men will notice that will make you hot. Number three is putting your phone away when you're not on the date. So healthy phone habits in general, I was talking to a friend recently and she said, I go to the casino and there's lots of older ladies playing pokies all the time. And I said to her, yeah, a big part of that is the dopamine that you get from playing the poker machine. And I said, the young people version of that right now is our phones. A lot of us don't go to the casino and sit on poker machines. We sit on Instagram, ding, ding, ding. And that's our little dopamine addiction. So if you can put your phone away when you're not with the guy, maybe you're at the gym, you stick it on airplane mode. Maybe you go to work and you put your phone in your bag the whole day. Maybe you're out with your friends and you just put the phone away in general. This is a habit that the guy won't see directly, but it makes an incredibly attractive persona and builds you an incredibly attractive life that I 100,000% guarantee the guy will notice as highly attractive as he gets to know you. That's why you don't have your phone on you. That is exactly why. Which brings me to number four, which is text back on your own terms. Only a woman who's not confident in herself and not confident in her value has to think about when to text a guy back. Should I text him back too soon? Should I not? That whole thinking is a substitute for number three because you're not putting your phone away. So when you put your phone away when you're not with the guy, what you'll find is that you can text him back every time, all the time when you've got your phone on you. You're not going to text him back too much because you've got other things to do. And then there'll be big chunks of the day where you don't text him back at all, because your phone's away. Maintaining healthy texting habits where you can text back like a normal person when you've got your phone on you and then put your phone away is incredibly attractive to a man, especially because not many people do it. Number five is being able to talk on the phone. So 20 years ago, this wouldn't have been a thing. Everyone had to do this because it was just how you had to meet people. Now, what used to be a standard has become a standout. If you can talk on the phone these days, you are exceptional to a man. You are confident, you are attractive, you know yourself, you're okay being present in conversation, you don't have to plan ahead. And all of this displays what high value perception you must have of yourself and thus to him. I created my new book, Feminine Phone Secrets, for just this reason. It's all part of the Messaging Magic package. And by having this skill, I promise you, you will make a huge impression and be highly, highly hot compared to women who cannot do this. Number six, texting to say that you enjoyed the date. There are a lot of men that I spoke to about this one, and they all said the same thing. It's really, really nice when a woman who enjoyed the date says that she enjoyed the date. This relates back to number four, which is texting on your own terms. You're texting because you want to, on your terms, not because of him and how he will receive it. When you say you enjoyed the date, when you're like, hey, I had a great time, love to do it again, you're making it very clear, you're putting yourself out there, and you're risking that little bit of vulnerability by saying, yeah, I enjoyed this. By doing so, the guy perceives you as more confident because you're willing to put yourself out there a little bit more where most women are not. That is a habit that makes you incredibly attractive to a guy. Number seven, and the fellas are gonna hate me for this one, but not sending nudes. Now, it's different if you know someone and if you've gone exclusive. In that case, go nuts. But your nudity over the phone, men can get that on the internet. Men can get that from multiple women, and unfortunately, it gives a lower value perception if a guy is already getting nudes from you before he's slept with you. I'm all for sending nudes later on, but when you're starting out, you're much better off saving that for in person, saving the surprise for in person, because there are so many women willing to send nudes that you will be the standout if you make him wait for it in person. You can write classy erotic sex. I've even got the guide to do that in the description below, but not sending nudes is a habit that makes you really freaking hot. Number 8 is putting an X on the end of your texts. Now, I talk about this in my 12 texts to make him yours. That is another free guide that you can get from the description below. And what it really amounts to is adding warmth to every text you send. I send X's to women, I send them to men, I send them to literally every person that I text. And sure, does it occasionally mean that I'm interpreted as too warm? Yeah, it does. But it also means that I'm never interpreted as too cold. And the big problem with texting is always that it's a cold medium. There's not emotion in it, there's no connection in it. So I'd much rather be perceived as too warm and then fix that later than be perceived as too cold. I actually learned this from a former partner of mine, and I noticed how much attraction it built in the text she was sending. And then men just found out she did it to everyone, so it wasn't as meaningful. But it still adds that warmth to every text. And in fact, I talk about this in Messaging Magic as well. So add an X to the end of every text, and it's a habit that makes you hot over message. Number 9 is using voice messages. I cannot explain how attractive this is. It is such a hot phone habit. Virtually no one does it. And every time I've met a woman who does this, it's you as a guy, you can hear the femininity in her voice. You can hear, I don't know if it's the estrogen, what it is, but there is science to this. By hearing someone's voice, you can hear the testosterone in a man's voice just the way men can hear it, the opposite in yours. It creates that attraction that text simply can't. Not only that, it shows you're confident with your voice, you're confident expressing yourself, and you're not overthinking, because voice recordings, you can't plan them very much less than text. All of these factors make voice messaging a rare and incredibly attractive habit, and it's one you should absolutely use with the guys right from the get-go that you're meeting and dating. And number 10, the 10th phone habit that makes you hot, is congruency between text and in person. And when I was asking men about this, the one thing I kept hearing was, I don't want to feel like I'm talking to a different person in person as opposed to over message. And I can completely back them up on this one. I remember one interaction I had where the woman was so amazing in person, and over text she was insecure and weird, and there was total incongruency in her character. There was clearly conversation she was holding back in person that she was only willing to have over text, and it created this huge mismatch, which is very unattractive. So however you represent yourself on the phone, whether through voice message or phone calls, which is what I most recommend, or through text, make sure that the guy has a consistent vibe to you. There should be I know her on text, I know her on phone, I know her in person, and I have the same person the whole experience. That is incredibly hot and attractive, because that is rare, especially in this day and age. So that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you free download. You got the 12 texts to make him yours. That is free. The sexting guide, that is free as well. And my Messaging Magic package, which has been getting ridiculously good reviews, which I really appreciate, is also available from the link in the description below. So hit the subscribe button with the little bell and add your comment in the space below. I'd love to hear your comments. What do you think of the 10 habits? Do you have anything you want to add? Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.